Hello and welcome one and all, this is Old School Gamer 1971 here. Millie, Lloyd, everyone, hope you're all having a good day. If you would, please like and comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Support the channel and help it grow. Today's thoughts is on Ghostbusters Remastered. I've been playing this game for around 3 hours and this is what I think. Ghostbusters Remastered, developed by Saber Interactive. It's an adventure game that came to the PlayStation 4 in 2019. Ghostbusters is a third-person adventure set in the original universe, 2 years after the events of Ghostbusters 2. You play as the Rookie. Having the original actors voice the game, along with some of the side characters, with a well-crafted story, the actors themselves considered this the third Ghostbusters movie, and I can personally see their point. Having had Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis help with the script, the comedy here is great, and it definitely adds to the game's overall charm. Oh, and the equipment is something else. More on this later. The original was developed by Terminal Reality in 2009. This was one of 2 Ghostbusters games in development at the time. The other game never saw a release. Terminal Reality closed their doors in 2013. The remaster was developed by Saber Interactive. Saber Interactive is based in Maplewood, New Jersey, with other offices in Madrid, Minsk and Sundsvall. Founded in 2001, they have developed their own engine, the Saber 3D engine, which they used for Time Shift for the first time in 2007. Saber Interactive has had a very busy year, with them concentrating on several remakes for Switch, Ghostbusters Remaster and World War Z, seemingly for everything. It is Thanksgiving 1991, 2 years after the events of Ghostbusters 2. You are the Rookie and part of the team, with Bateman, Stantz, Spengler and Zeddemore. Based in New York City, a supernatural energy pulse emanates from the Gozer exhibit at the Museum of Natural History, engulfing the city with supernatural goings on. After the strange happenings at the headquarters, they chase a once incarcerated ghost to the Sedgwick Hotel, where Slimer was in the original Ghostbusters movie. There they find dozens of ghosts. On the rooftop they confront the destructive form of Gozer, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Returning to the New York Public Library, after a confrontation with the librarian ghost, they learn that the librarian was murdered by the Collector, a serial killer, after refusing to give him the Gozerian Codex. And so you are led further down the rabbit hole. I'm not going to spoil any more. So does busting make you feel good, or is it true this man has no dick?
Come on, he's a New York bellhop. Just pip it, man.
The visuals do smack you between the eyes. This is a massive upgrade when compared to the PlayStation 3 version. This is not to say that the PlayStation 3 version was a slouch, only that this looks so much better. The particle effects, water effects and ghost effects are fantastic, and as a fan of the original movie and game, this has done both justice. The animation and frame rate is also vastly improved. The game runs so smooth now. Yes, time has passed and it should be with today's technology, but whilst it is recognisable, the remaster does look like a new game and runs like one too. Yes, the graphics aren't ultra realistic. The characters from the original game and movie all just look amazing. It was great to see the full cast here, with their voice lent to the game. Gives the game an altogether authentic feel. Graphically, this was what I hoped it would be, and certainly fans of the original movie or game will be pleased as its improvements all round. Whilst not perfect, I really like the 60 frames per second. It is great.
We've got the breathing hard. Yeah, now try to hold him still. You gotta wear him down. When he's tired, you'll be able to put his sorry...
I always loved the original Ghostbusters soundtrack, Ray Parker Jr., the Bus Boys, Mike Smiley and Laura Branigan. The game is fantastic musicality wise, and whilst not all those tracks are here, the music really fits well to the game and the action on screen. Also keeps in style of the movies, but it is also the sound. The proton packs, the ghost traps, all sound great and authentic to the movie. It really helps pull you in. Ambient sound and the ghosts also do a good job. The voice actors adding their voice to the game. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis and Ernie Hudson all present. This really adds authenticity to the game. Again, this sound has never sounded better nor clearer on the PlayStation 4. Like the graphics, the sound is really fantastic here. It proved itself worthy of a remaster by the improvements. The game impresses and certainly fits like a glove into the Ghostbusters universe.
Yeah, perfect. See? That's a big wow. I'll teach that pitiful.
Whilst it is very similar to the original game on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, this does look impressive and plays even better. Even though the game didn't really push the consoles to the limit, the frame rate was rather limited. However, here it is not, and it runs a lot smoother. The graphical improvement really is quite impressive. Everything just runs smooth and the controls just feel responsive and easy to use. I always felt that this game was a good game that never got the recognition, not least of which because the game entertains and plays well. The idea is to catch ghosts and an underlying plot, kinda like the movie, with well designed levels that look great, well damn amazing on the later levels, with collectibles to find. This game has replayability and certainly at the price of £25 RRP, or if you shop around £20 on base.com right now, you get a lot of bang for your buck, and certainly fans of the original game will enjoy this game's improvements and all. The equipment is fantastic and the add-ons upgrades really add to the game and the atmosphere. Ghostbusters was a great idea that came out at the right time, and to me they have never really quite captured the atmosphere of the movie, except maybe the 8-bit computer game from Activision. This does get it right. It looks and feels like a sequel to the original movie, and whilst the movie has had its sequels, none of them seem to catch the spirit of the original. Haha, see what I did there? This game seemed to do so. And as we are celebrating the 35th anniversary of the movie and the 10th anniversary of the game, this is fantastic, and certainly I am glad of this remaster. With the original cast and the script to match, this really pulls you in and it feels like the movie. The story is also fantastic and certainly would have made a great movie, but it does make for a great game instead. This game has lost none of its charm, but the improvements have made this a better game. As one of my favourite movies of all time, and the game being one of my favourite games of all time, I had high hopes going into this game. Fortunately, the game did not disappoint. I had always hoped for a remaster, and this is a good one. I've always been surprised that no one has ever really cashed in on the franchise. The games have been few and far between. Unfortunately, the game that followed this was trash, so make sure you pick up the right game. The nostalgia levels is high in this game. You will see ghosts and items from the movies. Seeing Stay Puft or Slimer really brought back memories, but there is also new stuff that just wows you. As with any license, they could have been lazy. They could have cranked out any old crap. Look at the game's sequel. This is a fantastic remaster and certainly worthy of your hard-earned money. So busting makes you feel good. P.S. Whilst the multiplayer is missing, I am hopeful of it being implemented later. Please, come on, it's 4-player co-op Ghostbusters. If you are hearing this, you've made it all the way to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Give it a thumbs up and comment if you enjoyed the video. Please share as it helps the channel grow and improve. Enjoy your day. Old School Gamer 1971 signing off.